Greetings, my fellow gamers. Today we're taking a look at the new hero, Aarang. I am almost 100% positive I said that wrong, but I think we're just going to refer to him as the new hero. Well, I haven't seen anything from this guy. I didn't even watch his teaser. That is the wrong button. See, here we go again with pressing the wrong buttons. I don't know how many videos where I actually have done this, like right at the beginning. But yeah, Aarang, you know, I said I was not going to attempt that again, but I did it anyway. It looks like he might be on a new list. Is he? Or is he on the Hidden Master list? Yeah, he's on the Hidden Masters list. Would you look at that? Our first Hidden Master, that is Mythic Awakened. But there is something that I am really excited about. Right away, I'm noticing that he is a support. Not only is he Mythic Awakened, but he is a support. That is really, really big, because we do not have enough special heroes who are a support. And since this guy is Mythic Awakened, that means his power level is really high. And just making him a support just makes his value even higher. So getting this guy might be essential, if he's really good. Hopefully he is. But alright, let's take a look at his passive ability. Future me, take it away. What he does is increases the lethal chance of all allies in the back line by 60%. Allies are immune to formation shuffle effects. That's kind of okay for this meta. Haven't seen too much of that lately. But he also enhances... Wait, what is this? It's a new effect called Enhanced Resurrection Providence. Okay, we'll see what that does in a minute. This effect is applied to himself. Self-immunity to all damage for 6 turns increases his speed by 5. At level 50, he grants allies 3 reflection status amulets. Ooh, not bad. Enhanced Resurrection Providence. What this does is he revives once and grants himself a 6-hit void shield. And he revives again. For the second time he revives, he grants himself another 6-hit void shield, and he gains 60% damage reflection. And when he revives a third time, okay game, you're getting me excited here. When he revives the third time, the same effect is applied as the second revive. So this is ridiculous right here. This is pretty much immortal. If you build him right, he's immortal. But you have to build him correctly. And as you guys know, supports are pretty squishy. So he's going to be dying a lot either way, but he does have a shield regardless. So that means he's going to be on the battlefield for quite a bit. I mean, the lethal thing isn't too exciting, but everything else about his passive is pretty solid. I mean, very solid. I mean, that and the formation shuffling thing isn't all that great, but this is a pretty good passive. I can only imagine what his other abilities are. I have a good feeling about them, actually. Alright, his first ability. He mutates an enemy into a pig. Reduces all enemies' deductible buffs by 3 times. What the mutation does is he mutates an enemy into an animal. Upon transformation, the enemy loses its own persistent effects and the ability to perform skills and basic attacks. The enemy also loses all deductible buffs and term buffs even after transforming back. Once the enemy is attacked 3 times, they will revert to their normal form. A target with a mutation can receive up to 3,000 damage per attack. Okay, this ability right here just made the game broken. Because it's a polymorph. If you have a polymorph, you might play Hearthstone, right? You know how you might have like a really big minion and then you polymorph them? Well, they die. They die pretty much instantly when you polymorph them. Well, this isn't entirely the case on this game, but when you polymorph a character in Hearthstone, you're removing everything. They can't really do anything. They're a sheep now. It's over for that character. And that's pretty much what it means here. You have a Delins, right? You have your Delins in the arena who's doing tons of damage, and then this guy's here. He polymorphs Delins into a pig. His awakening form is done. There is nothing he can do about that. There's no counter. His counter rate is finished. There's no way he's going to be able to do anything about that if he's turned into a pig. If he turns Delins into a pig, it's just those two left, it's game over. That is how powerful this effect is. This guy is broken just with this effect alone, because this can turn the tide of battle all the time. Like, it will always change the tide of battle. If the AI uses this at the beginning of the game, it's fine. If it uses it late game, it's even better. Because late game is when things really start to get crazy, when characters start, like, you start to see the strongest characters on the team are going to be, you know, the last ones left. They're going to be the last ones fighting each other. So you want to be able to shut that down in the best way possible, and Delins was the best answer for it because of his power level and the fact that he has so much counter, and when you put lifesteal on him, it just makes it worse. That including his awakening form, but with this polymorph and the fact that this guy is so survivable, he's always going to make it to the end of the game. He's always going to make it there, which means he's always going to finish it. This guy is really, really powerful. Definitely gotta get him. Just with this ability alone, you have to get this guy. Oh, and by the way, if you're thinking Delins is immune to all debuffs, so the mutate won't work on him, mutate is not a debuff. It's a skill. So he can cast this on somebody, and it'll work either way. So say Delins has all of his passives and all of his abilities up, he'll still turn into a pig. Anyway, what his second ability does is he deals 130% magic attack to all enemies twice. In addition, reduces their buff durations by 4 turns. Grants himself a resurrection crystal. What? Same as Clem's awakening skill? No! Are you telling me this guy can keep reviving if he uses this ability? You know what? Maybe I'm thinking something wrong here. Maybe I just haven't been playing the game long enough. Because I have been away for a while, so maybe there's something I'm missing. Is there something I'm missing with this, or does this ability just mean he's immortal? He can just keep reviving? Does this mean that? If so, I gotta get this guy. He has to be on my team. Oh, and by the way, at level 46, the cooldown on that goes from 230 seconds to 200 seconds. So yeah, that might just mean what I think it is. Great! We got another overpowered hero. Yes! Finally, we get another overpowered hero. Okay, let's take a look at that awakening skill. Awakening skill needs more time to fill up. Deals 120% magic damage to 3 enemies 4 times. Applies sudden attack effect. And he can chain skill if the target dies. What? So, okay. That's not bad for an awakening skill. That's pretty aggressive, too. I mean, it doesn't do a bunch of damage, but the fact that it chains makes it really powerful. That's very strong. Of course, since he's a support, he might not hit that hard. But again, if you build him correctly, I don't know if this is something you want to build around, though. You might want to build around his passive, maybe give him some more HP and some defense. Make him really, really hard to kill because his abilities are pretty powerful if he survives. Now, this ability is pretty aggressive for a support. I was actually thinking he might do some type of healing, but this is actually pretty decent. But you definitely want to build around his passive. Give him some HP, give him some defensive items, give him something that makes him survive. Now, okay, as for his special attack, he deals 200% magic attack and heals allies with 10% of his magic attack. Now, he was already a must-have. This just makes him even more of a must-have because healing is very important. And since he is already really aggressive, he can actually just pass as a mage. But with this ability right here, the fact that he has any type of healing on him just makes him a must-have. So you got to get this guy. Very, very powerful. Alright, his Awakened third option. Skill 1, prioritize one enemy hero in the back line. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. You know who they're referring to, right? Delans. Oh, great. This guy's gonna be just busted. I can't wait to see the teams with this guy. I might have to jump in the arena again just to see what people make with this guy. I'm almost positive no one's going to have him maxed out right now except for some of the pros. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to have a Mythic Awakened, though. That's something I can almost guarantee. A lot of people will not have this guy Mythic Awakened. Somebody might, though. But level 50 might only see that with the pros. Anyway, this guy is awesome. I'll give you guys my best opinion on him at the end of the video. For now, let's take a look at those animations with Past Me. Beautiful. Beautiful. I hope he is as powerful as I think he is. Let's take a look at those animations. I haven't seen any of these. I haven't seen it. I don't know what they do. I only got the update notes right next to me here. I don't know anything. Let's just go into it. Wow. Cool. All right. Wait, is that a polymorph? Is this the first hero with a polymorph? If so, that is essential. If that is a polymorph, that is very essential. Okay, what about this? Well, that was pretty. Well, that looked cool. What about this, though? Whoa. He summoned a dragon. I guess Rin isn't the only one with a pet dragon. Alright, I got a lot to talk about, so I had to cut Past Me off right there. Wow. Even at his awakened form, like say you find him, you awaken him, and you might want to save him until he's Mythic Awakened. You don't even need to do that. He is useful even at his awakened state. He is that strong. This guy is very powerful. Very powerful. I can see this guy making this meta just bleed. That's how strong he is. Definitely get this guy. If you have the gems to try to get him in packs, I'm sure some of you will get lucky. Go for it. This guy is that good. You need to get him. So essential. Very important to have this guy on your team because he can not only counter Delans, but pretty much every aggressive team that exists to date, he can counter with just one skill. He can cancel an entire build, completely just shut it down. The win condition, everything is done just by having this guy and using one skill. Now, he does have a very unique ability that, what was that again? His third awakened option, prioritizing the enemy hero in the back. You might want to try to go for that as soon as possible because that is what's really going to make this ability shine. Because the people in the back, every hero that's back there, every last one of them, they are usually the win condition. And by shutting them down, it's pretty much just game. So that's very important to try to go for that. But even if you don't, this is just brilliant. Everything about this guy is just fantastic. He's going to completely clobber the arena. I haven't had any time to go back to it in quite a while. I'm tempted to try it out, maybe in another video. I might try to push up just a few ranks, just to see what people have done with this character, because I know someone has already gotten him right now. I just know it. Definitely a must-have. Well, that's all the time I have left for this video, my fellow gamers. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to leave a like, comment, and please do subscribe to the channel for more. Till next time, bye.
Tell me. Do you bleed?